Hello and welcome to Reimagining Childhood, a special symposium organised by the World Innovation Summit for Health, WISH, and UNICEF on the occasion of World Children's Day 2020. I'm Louisa Baldini in the UK, and along with Rawa'a Auger in Doha, I'll be your guide for what promises to be a day filled with insightful and interactive discussions and presentations. Over the coming hours, we'll aim to get to the heart of topics that are crucial to ensuring the well-being of a group we should be protecting the most, our children. We'll be hearing from children too, and we'll be keeping children's rights at the heart of everything across the day. Some of the conversations we'll be having will be difficult, and they need to be. We'll be talking about the toll that COVID-19 is having on children's health and their development. We'll be shining a spotlight on child protection and considering how to make sure that children's interactions with the online world are safe and enriching. The education and social expert, Dr. Jassem Al-Mutawa, will join us from Kuwait to deliver a keynote address. And we'll be hearing from Inga Ashing, the CEO of Save the Children. In fact, she'll be launching here with us their latest report, Stop the War on Children. But there will be lighter moments too. We'll have music from the Qatar Music Academy and from America's Got Talent winner Cody Lee. There'll be messages from Hollywood stars Eva Longoria and Morgan Freeman, who both took part in the virtual WISH 2020 summit, which concluded yesterday after a week of exploring pressing health challenges. Plus, there'll be demonstrations of just how innovative kids can be when they're given the chance to focus their imagination on coming up with ideas to keep us all safe and healthy. And I think you'll be surprised at just how insightful they can be. That's all to come. First, we're going to quickly check in on the Omani artist and disability advocate, Safia Al-Bahlani, who will be creating a piece of art for us throughout the day.
My name is Safia Al-Bahlani. I am an Omani artist, and I am honored being here with you today on this wonderful event and a day to celebrate children around the world. Let me take you on a small journey of my gift to all the children around the world.
Sophia will be working on her artwork throughout the day, and you can check in on her progress either through the virtual WISH 2020 platform or via the homepage of the WISH website, wish.org.qa. Now, let's take a look at a short film made especially for World Children's Day 2020.
Outside our window, the world is suffering. Overcrowded hospitals are washed with pain. Difference met with disdain. We hear the cries of Mother Earth. We are her children, you can't silence. She will hear our poem for her forests, our song for her oceans. Together, our call will be a thunderstorm. We are never too young nor too small. Racism, discrimination, inequality, let's end them all. Masked but not muted, me and you. Together we'll reimagine the world, because this is our way. This is our planet. This is our day. A kid is just a kid, they say. But when the world opens its eyes, it will see us for who we are. Masked, not muted. You and I.
A reminder there of why we're gathering virtually today. Now, before our first session, let's hear from Her Excellency Sheikha Hind bint Hamad Al Thani, Vice Chairperson and CEO of Qatar Foundation, and from Henrietta Fore, the Executive Director of UNICEF, with their messages for today.
الحضور الكريم، الشركاء، الزملاء الأعزاء، أرحب بكم في هذه الندوة الخاصة التي نظمها مؤتمر القمة العالمي للابتكار في الرعاية الصحية ويش بالتعاون مع منظمة الأمم المتحدة للطفولة اليونيسف، التي تعقد بمناسبة اليوم العالمي للطفل من أجل تسليط الضوء على مسؤولياتنا المشتركة وواجباتنا تجاه الحفاظ على حقوق الأطفال وحمايتها. على مدى الأشهر العشر الماضية أهدرت آلاف الحصص التعليمية مع توقف الفصول الدراسية، وألغيت الامتحانات، ولا يمكننا الاستهانة بالتأثيرات الناجمة عن ذلك. لقد كان هذا العام مليئاً بالتحديات على مستوى الرعاية الصحية، حيث أعادت هذه الأزمة العالمية إلى أذهاننا أهمية تعزيز السياسات التي تتمحور حول التواصل والتعاطف الإنساني. إننا وإذ نشهد لحظة تاريخية نحتاج أكثر من أي وقت مضى لأن يعتني بعضنا ببعض، بدءاً من الصحة الجسدية ووصولاً إلى الصحة النفسية والاجتماعية. Today is World Children's Day, a global day of action for children's rights. On this day, we meet to highlight our shared responsibility and duty to safeguard and protect the rights of children. Many of you will be joining us today, having spent much of this week taking part in the 2020 World Innovation Summit for Health. An overwhelming theme emerging from our deliberations was inequality. Instead of being the great equalizer, the pandemic amplified existing health inequalities. Indeed, in times of crisis, it is so often our most vulnerable who suffer disproportionately, and that, sadly, is the case with our young. Over the past 10 months, thousands of hours of classroom time have been missed, education disrupted, friendships paused, meals not eaten, warning signs missed. The impact of such loss cannot be underestimated. This year has pushed us to ask the big picture questions. As the world begins to heal, we should use this moment of disruption and reconstruction to build a system that works. Change starts with education, and education has to change. It is up to us to provide the children with the knowledge and tools to navigate and manage their well-being so they can lead healthy and fulfilled lives. So as we go about our discussions today, I ask us to do so with the knowledge that we all carry the enormous responsibility to work together, to provide the happy and safe environment that our children need and deserve.
Her Highness Sheikha Moza bint Nasser, Her Excellency Sheikha Hind bint Hamad Al Thani, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, to all of our friends and partners in Qatar, happy World Children's Day. Today we celebrate children everywhere, and we celebrate partnerships that are improving and saving their lives around the world. But today is also a moment to look ahead to the challenges that children face, especially today under the shadow of COVID-19, a time in which all of the systems that children need are under threat: health, education, water and sanitation, nutrition, and protection, which is what I would like to focus on today. Even before COVID-19, violence against children was far too commonplace. Violent discipline, abuse, bullying at school, gender-based violence. Millions of children worldwide in every country faced these challenges. And now the pandemic is increasing the risk. With school closures, disruption of livelihoods, family confinement and isolation, children are not only cut off from social supports that they need at school and in the community, but they are at heightened risk of violence and abuse, as well as child marriage and child labor. Calls to national helplines from children in distress are skyrocketing. Family and child welfare services have been interrupted, and with more children online, they're being exposed to increasing amounts of risks, including at times abusive and violent content. While the immediate health crisis will eventually wane, the impact of violence and trauma in childhood can last a lifetime. Now is the time to strengthen prevention and response services to help children weather the crisis. We need our friends in Qatar and around the world to help us up the volume on these urgent needs. First, we need to invest in stronger protection and counseling services and the workforce providing them. Second, we need to strengthen helplines so children can access the support and counseling that they need. Third, we need to scale up positive parenting training and resources, including digital platforms. Fourth, we need to make the internet safe for children by working with technology companies, teachers, social workers, parents, and caregivers. This includes providing at-scale support and counseling where needed. And fifth, as schools reopen, we must ensure that students have access to mental health and psychosocial support while at school. By working together and by investing together, we can use this moment to build stronger protection systems for children and young people. Thank you again to our Qatari partners for standing with us in this important work. Together, let's support children through and beyond these challenging times.
Thank you to Henrietta Fore, and before that to Her Excellency Sheikha Hind. Thank you for your messages. Right, we're going to shortly take a 15-minute break when you'll be able to explore the Innovation Hub, but please do join me after that for our first panel of the day, Child and Adolescent Health During COVID-19, Protecting Vulnerable Children. I'll see you in 15 minutes.